my father actually bought into Bitco in 2014. It was a small ISP doing about 70 million turnover, and it was poised for growth. So we decided to purchase 50% of the business 2014, and then I joined from my father's business to come across as commercial business director. They take a long time to close, these deals, and there's a lot of complexity to them. There's a lot of due diligence. There's a lot of politics behind the scenes. There's a lot of emotions that get in the way, and I just wanted to get rid of all of that pain. And I heard from another one of your clients, Justin Dren from Parcel Ninja. He's a friend of mine, lives on the estate with me. He mentioned that he used Benchmark. Probably the most emotional days of my life, to be honest. It's my business. It was the only thing that brought me an income. It was the only thing that brought me revenue. It was the only asset that I had to my name. So selling it becomes extremely stressful. You know, getting your price, negotiating with the purchasers, agreeing on a purchase price, making concessions on either side. It really rings your emotional clock. Dustin was amazing, Tian amazing, Andre amazing, yourself, Anthony, amazing. It was just easy to work with you guys. There wasn't any friction. The pain of dealing with another business entity to help sell your business was painless. You know, whenever there was something, I could pick up the phone, I could phone Dustin, and we would make a decision at the end of that phone call. So that was the benefit. The service was outstanding. I don't know many people who've sold multiple businesses within their lifespan. Selling one is a lot. Selling it correctly is even harder. To have somebody who's had the experience of selling hundreds, if not thousands of businesses, you have to lean on that experience. There's no two ways about it. When I first met Benchmark, it was actually them trying to sell me a business. It's quite funny. It was our customer Claritech, and we met with Dustin. Claritech had put forward a couple of names of their suppliers, or should I say, that potentially could purchase them. They would be suitable purchases. Didn't end up that we did a transaction with them, but that was our first interaction with Benchmark, specifically Dustin, dealing with how he comes across from the seller's perspective and how he deals with the purchaser, which would have been us at the time. That was my first interaction. So I got to deal with him at the other end of the sphere, and I really had a good interaction with him. Nothing was forced, everything was easy. You pick up the phone, you phone him as a purchaser trying to buy a company. He was very forthcoming. The packs and the information they had presented and the stuff that they had done for Claritech was amazing. So yeah, that was my first interaction. I loved it, and I thought to myself, as soon as I'm ready to sell my business, I'm definitely going to get in touch with Benchmark, because they got, firstly, the number we put forward for them, for Claritech, that we were potentially prepared to put forward, they managed to get 2 or 3 times that offer. So for me, that was the biggest kind of indicator that Benchmark are definitely good at what they do. I would recommend Benchmark because the level of service that I've received. This transaction, ideally, timeline was meant to take 12 months. It took just over 2 years. However, Benchmark held my hand through the whole process, and yeah, that in itself and the experience that they carry is worth their weight. So that's truly why I would recommend Benchmark. I'm sure there are other people out there who can sell businesses. I'm pretty certain that they aren't as good as Benchmark.